Do you want to make more money? Of course, we all do. So find out how easy it is to train at home for a better career. Just get a pencil and paper right now and write down this toll-free number. There's absolutely no obligation and no salesman will visit you. At International Correspondence Schools, more than 10 million men and women have trained for job promotions and new careers without setting foot inside a classroom. And now at home in your spare time, you can get your career diploma. Choose from any one of these courses. ICS High School, Child Daycare, Interior Decorating, Wildlife Forestry, Auto Mechanics, Computer Programming, Medical Dental Office Assistant, Journalism Short Story, Dressmaking, Fitness and Nutrition, Art, Police Sciences, Gardening, TV VCR Repair, Animal Sciences, Firearms Repair, Travel Tourism, Electronics, Secretarial, Small Engine Repair, Electrician, Child Psychology, or get your diploma in Hotel Restaurant Management, Bookkeeping, Business Management, or Accounting. Compare your present salary with the money you could be making in any one of these careers. They'll be repeated for you at the end of this commercial, so have your pencil ready to jot down the course you're most interested in. Then call the ICS toll-free number, and we'll send you one of these exciting career packs absolutely free.
Hello there.
With all the information you need. Your career pack explains how easy it is to study at home. It tells you about the many success stories of other people just like yourself who trained through ICS and got better jobs. And that's not all. You'll also see the exciting learning materials included in your course at no extra cost. They make it easy and fun to train for that better career. Here are those courses again, so call today for free information.
Call now for the free information Sally Struthers spoke about. Then decide if you want to train at home for a better career to make more money or advance in your present job. Call 1-800-637-9800. Operators are on duty now to send you free information by return mail. Choose any one of these exciting careers. That's 1-800-637-9800. Call now.
What is it?
Say,
What is it?
hey, why it's Buttercup. Popcorn, add sweet cream butter to hot popcorn. Mix it up, wrap it up, Buttercup is born.
It's delicious.
So nutritious.
It's a taste delight.
It's so munchy,
Crisp and crunchy.
you'll enjoy each bite. Eat butter-drenched Buttercup, popcorn at its best.
Served in a king-size cup.
It beats all the rest.
Show starts in 5 minutes.
Here's a new taste treat. The corn dog. Plump, juicy wieners are dipped in a thick, golden Southern-style corn batter that seals in all their freshness and flavor. If you like hot dogs, you'll love corn dogs. Everybody does. Try a corn dog with your favorite beverage. At the refreshment corner now. Corn dogs.
add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
It's 4 minutes till showtime.
Yum, yum. It's time for a tasty and refreshing snack. We promise to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, your sweet tooth. So visit our refreshment center now. Let's go!
It's 3 minutes till showtime. Here's a choice of food and drink to satisfy anyone and everyone. You'll find something to please you to add to your evening's enjoyment. Something to please all tastes and age groups.
A gallon of tiny corns. You give me the biscuits.
Show starts in 2 minutes.
It's refreshment time, folks.
Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on. Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on.
Yum, yum. It's a meal in itself. Our all-meat super dog. Enjoy one now.
Show starts in 1 minute.
Today we're interviewing a stomach.
Hello there.
What is life like as a stomach?
Oh, boy, it was humdrum. I mean, until what's-his-name discovered Tony's Pizza.
Tony's Pizza?
Yeah, I was suffering from the pizza cravings until Tony's came along. Crispy crust and zesty sauces. Wow.
And so now... What's that?
Another pizza craving. Just thinking about Tony sets it off.
Oh, where are you going?
He's going to get a Tony's Pizza. And I follow him anywhere.
Does your stomach send you pizza craving signals? Oh, wow. Tony's, the Pizza Cravers Pizza. Available at the concession stand.
Settle back now, content, comfortable, well-fed, and ready for some fine entertainment. Is everybody happy? Then let's go. It's showtime.
Is it? Oh, yeah. All right, there we go. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me, your old pal Sock Top. Let's get rid of the starting soon thing. There's Rupert. Thank you, everybody, for giving Rupert a warm welcome. It's sock time at the Apollo, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're doing the things. Hey, what's going on, my old pal Maiden? Smooches for you. Hope everything's doing all right. Good to see you, Doc Rob. Part of the early gang. We got Corderinico Chan is here. My good pal Crooked Vault. Smooches for you. We also have, let me see, the first time chatter, it says. Oh, there's Brenda Fabulous. Good to see you, Brenda Fabulous. Calcott, thanks a lot for being here. Obviously, CJ, welcome in. Thank you so much for chat. There's Brenda Fabulous. Hear the song of her people. Uh-oh. Harvey Esquire, it's good to see us. Good to see us. Pants o'clock, the healing up, bionic Pants o'clock. Was Lovely Maiden, and we got our good pal Cookie Monster, 1442. Cookie Monster's in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, Yogi Jules, how's it going, Yogi Jules? How's it going, Yogi? I was trying to listen to the latest episode of your podcast today, Yogi Jules, and I got interrupted. These dadgum speeders kept speeding today. There were so many speeders today. But it was another wonderful day of catching the speeders and keeping the streets safe. So I can't complain. But I did. I had it all queued up. I was just starting to listen to it. And then here comes these dadgum hooligans. Meow! 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 You know what I'm saying? Unbelievable. I was flinging out tickets like I was in the club, you know what I mean? Like making it rain tickets is what I was doing. That's what the kids say, right? Yeah, they were playing the Vin Diesels. They got all hopped up on the Grand Theft Autos and energy drinks. And started thinking that they was a bunch of streamers or something. Started going bananas on the streets. Unbelievable. Kids these days. I blame the parents myself. What are you gonna do? Appreciate all attempts to hear my podcast. Well, it's true. I enjoy listening to it. It's fun. I like that kind of podcast. I wish everybody would do that. I wish everybody would do a podcast like that, where they would just just record a thing about 10 minutes or so, 5-10 minutes, whatever, however long it takes, and just say like what's going on with you, what you've been thinking about. I would love to hear that from just everybody. Not for most people that do podcasts, they're like celebrities, you know what I mean, or they have some sort of gimmick, like they talk about moitas. A lot of podcasts about moitas. But I would love to hear it. Be like, hey, I woke up today, had some, Captain Crunch for breakfast. It was pretty good. It's getting a little stale. May need to go get some more. I'm trying to decide. I've been looking through the coupons to see if it's cheaper at Walmart or Target. Sometimes they have set. Like, I would listen to that. I would. People think that stuff is boring, but not me. Not me. What's going on, Big Juice 900? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome in. What's socking? Well, it's just me. It's just me, Daddy. Yes, indeed. Just a Royal Pal sock up. Actually, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know. Maybe I worked too hard today. Didn't get enough sleep, but I'm a little bit low energy this evening. I'm not really like sleepy exactly. I'm just sort of like harumph. You know what I mean? Like if tonight was not a stream night, I would most definitely be laid up on the couch with a bag of chips. You know what I mean? And just crunch my way into oblivion. That's what I would do. So it's not bad or anything like that, but it's just sort of like, meh. But I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy that you're here, and that cheers me up a lot every time that I come on here and see you guys and hang out. That always makes me feel happy. It always rejuvenates me a little bit.
I didn't get a harumph from that guy.
You didn't get a harumph from that guy? Oh, my goodness gracious. Well, point him out and let's shame him. Just the Blowhard, thank you so much, my friend, for those 15 delicious bits. Yes, indeed. It is Hump Day, Brenda Fabulous. Camels all over the world celebrate. Maybe you need a glass of wine and a romantic dinner with a big woman. Well, that couldn't hurt. That couldn't work. There's never been a time where I've had a romantic dinner and a glass of wine with a big woman and not had a good time, so... There you go. Yeah, that's a classic movie. Classic movie. Just so the Blowhard is all about the classic movies. He's just like a less annoying Quentin Tarantino. He just never got around to making the movies. Is the only difference. Just listen to a podcast that explained how language is not completely enough for emotions. Oh yeah. There's so many. There's some word in Japanese that describes the sadness of a bad haircut. Oh my goodness gracious! See, they got it figured out. They got it figured out. Yes, less annoying. Just know the Blowhard. You're less annoying. Speaking of podcasts, Quentin Tarantino's got a podcast with some other guy, and they talk about like old movies. that are on VHS, which is cool. And I do enjoy listening to it, but the man can be a bit much. The man can be a bit much. Pretending to power wash on his Xbox. Well, you know, a life well lived is a life well lived, I say. What you gonna do?
So is Vern good at planting evidence?
Oh my goodness gracious, Calicott. First of all, thanks a lot for those 50 bits, my friend. Very much appreciated. But Vern would never plant evidence. But I see what you did there. I see what you did there because plant evidence. See, speaking of English, you could plant a plant, but you could also plant evidence. So there you go. You're actually grocery shopping at this moment? Oh, don't forget to get all those groceries that you needed. A German word that describes wanting to punch someone because of their face. Oh my goodness gracious. Punchable face. So, is there a German word for that? What Brenda Fabulous just said? Yeah, don't forget the fava beans and a nice Chianti. Just a little heart.
Yeah!
Delicious. Delicious. Actually, I'm pretty sure I've had fava beans, but I don't think I could pick a fava bean out of a lineup. Like if you put lima bean, you know what I mean, and 3 or 4 other kind of bean. Like I could tell if it wasn't like a black-eyed pea, which I guess is a pea, and not a bean. I don't know. I'm not some sort of bean scientist. I'm not even a bean counter, like an accountant or something like that. Fava beans are reddish brown and bigger than lima beans. Oh, they're reddish brown. Oh, okay. Are they like kidney beans? I've seen kidney beans, which I wish they'd come up with a better name than kidney beans. Because I don't want to. Who would want to eat an entire big bowl full of kidneys? That's gross, man. That's gross. Didn't they think about that? Didn't they realize that they were naming a food when they called it kidney beans? Like, I understand it looks like a dadgum kidney. I understand that. I've seen a science textbook. You know what I mean? I know the kidney is roughly round about that shape, but did they ever think that maybe we don't want to eat a big bowl of kidneys? Ugh, it's gross.
Hello there.
You want some kidney beans? No, that sounds like kidney stones. I don't want to eat that. I mean, I do. It's good. I like them. But come on now. You got to come up with a better name for the kidney bean. Name it after, I don't know, whoever discovered it. Samantha Beanfinder or whatever. Whoever did it. Hey, kidney stones are not rocks, they are crystals. Well, see, we're getting into semantics there. Have yourself a big old bowl of kidneys. I've never tried that 15 bean soup. I've always wanted to, but I'm always scared of that little thing of powder that's in there. I'm like, what's in there? Because they say it's like ham flavored. You know what I mean? Like, what powdered ham flavored? I don't know if I trust it. Exactly right, Brenda Fabulous. Yeah. Samantha Beanfinder. That is a good duck name. I like that. Just for the play. Is butt legs? Is hands arms? Well, you know, I think it gets to a point where you just start arguing about nothing. About this word means this and that word means that. And at the end of the day, it don't mean a hill of kidney beans. You're going to make some Senate bean soup this way. I don't know what Senate beans are either. But I would rather eat a bowl of senators than a bowl of kidneys. You can make the recipe on the bag and just use your own season. Oh, I never considered that. You know, as a man of the law, I usually like to follow rules most of the time.
'Cause I got a feeling, woo-hoo, that tonight's gonna be a good night, that tonight's gonna be a good night, that tonight's gonna be a good night.
Thank you so much, Calicott, for those 50 delicious bits. I'm glad you got a feeling, woo-hoo, that tonight's gonna be a good night. Black-eyed peas, baby, yes indeed. Throw in some cornbread and you got yourself a meal, baby. That's what I'm talking about. I do like a lot of the Black-eyed Peas songs, though. I do like that. Why is it called Italian wedding soup? I thought they served gazpacho at an Italian wedding. Well, I think that's just the name that tested better amongst the audiences. I've never had a kidney either. I don't Organ meat's not my favorite thing to eat. I've heard that too much of them will give you gout. I learned that from King of the Hill. Bobby Hill started going to this deli and started eating all of these like organ meat sandwiches and stuff like that. And he got gout as like an 11-year-old boy. What is Senate bean soup? Well, I guess I could just Google it. I don't have to make you type it. Full of iron. Is it too much iron? I don't know. Should you be eating the iron? They say it's like iron. You're supposed to eat it. Oh, you need X amount of iron. But then at the same time, they say, don't eat rocks and metal and stuff. Well, it's like, how am I supposed to get some iron? They're like, well, eat this thing. It's got iron in it. I'm like, well, I want to eat it if it's got metal in it. And they say, no, it's a very tiny amount. What's the difference? You know what I mean? A little tiny amount of iron? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't understand it. I don't understand vitamins and minerals. And it's all over the place. They tell you one day, they're like, oh man, boy howdy, I tell you, cheese is so good for you because it's got some sort of anti-extradents and it's got, retsin or whatever. And then you scroll a little bit further down the page and they're like, cheese will kill you. Do not even sniff or look at the cheese. It is the most dangerous thing on the planet. And then you scroll again. And then it talks about how, cheese will cure your gout or whatever. What's going on, Sniper CBU? Good to see you, my friend. Oh, yeah! Welcome in. You're lactose intolerant? Oh, my goodness gracious. Isn't that right, Pants O'Clock? Oh, you get so confused. You could find, it's got to the point you could just find, like, whatever you want. You could just go out and find some sort of study or whatever that's like, like this would have been good, like if I was a kid. If they would have had all this stuff when I was a kid, and I'd be like, Mama suck, Daddy suck, let me have ice cream for dinner. And then they would have said, no, you can't have ice cream for dinner because that's, we don't do that. And I would say, well, look at this study that I found on the internet that claims that ice cream is actually the most nutritious dinner that you can have. And then they look at it and they go, by God. Well, here you go, son. Enjoy your ice cream, scientist. And then there I would sit there with all the ice cream and have a grand old time. And then my parents would be like, oh boy, that son of ours sure is bright. You see how he found that research off of that magic box? Why, hey, that kid's going places. And they wouldn't be disappointed until way later. But at the time, they'd be super proud. Well, here comes Captain Science Boy with all the stats and figures. Hey, Captain Science Boy, where's your data? Where's your data, Science Boy? Yeah, it was tough growing up in science school. being the worst student at science school. But that also reminds me of what do you call the person who finishes last in their class in medical school? Doctor. That's what they call him, because he's a doctor. Actually, Data is a lieutenant commander. Nerd alert! We got a nerd. There he is, right there, Crooked Vault nerd. Nerds! Happy to have you, Crooked Vault. I too am a nerd, just of a different type. I don't know that Data is a lieutenant commander, but I do know that he's like a robot of some sort. So I know enough to be dangerous. I know enough to make people that don't know nothing think I'm a nerd, but then I know just enough to make people who really are nerds really angry at me for saying the wrong things. There you go. Yeah, everybody's a wise guy on the interwebs. Old Reggie is here tonight, lurking in the background, doing some TikTok gimmick stuff. Oh, really? Is she posted on the TikToky gimmicks? I'll have to watch and retweet and subscribe and comment and like and smash that like button and follow and subscribe and watch, I guess. That'd be great. Give all that data old listening. That's right. Good old listening. You just won the Putting Sock Hop to Sleep with My Nerdism at a Reasonable Speed award. That is true. That is true. It actually perked me up. A little bit. I'm feeling more perkier now than I was when I hit the start streaming button, or whatever the button says that I hit. There's a button over here somewhere that I have to hit. A non-committal nerd. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So like a, one foot in the nerd grave and the other foot on the boring person grass. And the other foot on a banana peel. Which I understand is 3 feet, but I don't have any. So, you know, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. You know what I'm saying? Whoa! It's a fish. Thank you so much, Doc Rob. Our pal, what's the fish's name? Mango. Yeah, that's right. Thank you so much, Doc Rob. Man, I keep thinking of it's always the wrong name. Mango. That's the name of the goldfish. Thank you so much, Doc Rob. I appreciate that. What do you call a nerd with commitment issues? A Star Wars fan. I don't get it. But I want to be liked by everybody, so I laughed. You see how that works? Easy. Easy to fit in if you just try. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. So anyway, we did not do Grizzle B, Smooches Fuse. Thank you so much for driving the speed limit, my friend. Goose of gratitude for that. We showed the VHS last night, but we did not find out if it was rewound or not. We also did not do the Animal of the Day. So we got gimmick backlog.
Revenge of the Nerds.
Revenge of the Nerds. Calicott would like me to review the movie Revenge of the Nerds. I've seen Revenge of the Nerds, but I don't really remember much about it. I remember there's nerds, and then there's like, some jerks that are mean to the nerds. And not the candies either. We're talking about real life nerds. Nerds! The movie is a little bit saucy. It is, yeah. From what I recall. Hey, isn't that the movie that's got old Kim Cattrall in it? And she makes like dog noises or something like that. Is that the movie? Is that Revenge of the Nerds, or is that Porky's? I can't remember. I get them confused. All of those movies blend together for me. Is that basically it? There's some people that are mean to the nerds. And then the nerds are like, no. And then they do something and get their revenge. And then there's another one. Your Police Academy, same one. It's all the same movie. You had the wrong movie. You're thinking about Weird Science. Yeah, I mean, it's all those movies blend together to me. All those movies that probably would not get made today. Because then people would say, hey, we've already made this movie. I got it on VHS right here. Why are we going to waste all this time making this? And then they're like, no. We do that. And then we tell people that we call it a reboot. Because they're nerds. And they like computer things. Nerds! What's going on at ATDFSU? Oh my goodness gracious. You guys, if you're not in the Discord, you should definitely, or if you are in the Discord, I should say, you should definitely go check out ATDFSU's rendition of Sweet Home Alabama, but he changed the lyrics about all things sock op related. It's spectacular. It's spectacular. I love a good song that only makes sense to maybe 12 people on the whole planet. That's my favorite kind of song. That's my favorite kind of song. Airplane, I remember. I love that movie. I love that. Alternate reality, where we remake movies to be exactly the same as the old movies, but every character is suddenly wearing a pair of them big old red boots. Hey! I get down with that. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, you can check out ATDFSU. He pops in sometimes and graces us with a little musical artistry. I think it's in the... I forget what channel it is, but there's only so many. You can find it on there. Who here remembers BJ and the Bear? Oh, my goodness gracious. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it was a guy with a bear. He had a bear. I always get that one confused with Grizzly Adams, even though he was not a bear. Well, he was a bear, but not like a bear. He didn't know he was a bear back then. Well, maybe he did. I don't know. I do love Beethoven, though. The Beethoven movies are great. Big old dadgum St. Bernard. Man. BJ and the Bear had a monkey. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, a trucker with a monkey named Bear. Oh, that's right. He looked like a bear, but he wasn't. Of gallons of tiny corns and such. Oh, yeah, ATDFSU did the math there. ATDFSU, a big fan of data. Big fan of data and statistical things and putting things in charts and flow charts and online listicles. Loves them all. Loves them all. Can't get enough. BJ and the Bear. BJ and Grizzly Adams. Truckers driving around the old Southwest, picking up stray cactuses and moving them across the street. Yeah, let's throw that data into a pretty visual. Magic numbers. I bet you would. Do you think you and the Count would get along, ATDFSU, or would you guys argue all the time? Because he would just want to count, and you'd want to like hurry up and put it in the chart, and he'd be like, "Let me count this amount of data. 1, 2," and you're like, "Oh my goodness gracious, there's 10,000. We don't have time for this count. Go ahead and put it in the tableau, and we can visualize the chart. 2, oh my goodness gracious, I can't handle it. Can't handle it." Or maybe you guys will get along. Maybe you could strike up a conversation about numbers and the magic of learning and stuff, you know? Then that was the all-time classic theme song to The Greatest American Hero. Believe it or not, Sock isn't at home, so leave a message after the beep. Did they ever do a bit about how bad an accountant the Count would be? I'm sure somebody has. He's useful as a train-the-trainer kind of vampire. Oh, I see. Yeah. I can see that. He would be a terrible accountant, though. Imagine him trying to, like, do taxes, you know? Just counting all the time. Man. The Count. I just now got it. Yeah, I'm clicking. Dadgummit. There we go. Allow. There it is. I guess we can talk about that. ISIS before it was not a nice word. Yeah, it used to be just like a whole different thing. And then the president, he kept trying to, he was like, no, let's call him ISIL. And nobody else did that except for him. He was trying to save ISIS. The word. You know what I mean. Anyway. That's the way it goes. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I don't believe it. I will go ahead and tell you right now, I don't believe it. If you say believe it or not, I'm walking on air, when I say I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Let me see. Let me see you walk on air. Michael Jordan, what do we got here? And they'd be like, well, no, it's more of like a metaphor. I'm just saying I'm feeling really good. Well, I took it literally, you know. And I took that personally. And when there's only 2 feet in the sand, he was carrying you. That's right, ATDFG. I was wondering, but I also don't leave footprints, so. You know what I mean? I didn't really notice anything. I didn't really notice any difference. I was like, oh, this is the exact same. I was actually like, where did footprints come from? Them ain't mine. Your first 45 record was The Greatest American Hero theme song? Oh, good, Joel. That's a great start to a good collection right there. Believe it or not, it makes me think of the Dog of Wisdom. Oh yeah! Believe it or not, the old Wheatus print. I guess it looked like somebody pogo sticked away. I guess those are the tracks that I would leave. Yeah. Whatever happened to that magic guy, Chris Angel? You know, I actually heard him on a podcast the other day. Chris Angel. He seems like a pretty cool dude. Well, he seems a little out there, you know, but he's Chris Angel, so what would you expect? But I'm like, I would hang out with that dude. And he was talking smack about about mediums and stuff and exposing all of their secrets and how they do it. Oh my goodness gracious. That guy's cool. Is that his real name? No, it's not his real name. It's not his real name. He actually talked about that in the podcast. Who gave him that name? Oh, somebody famous gave him that name.
Speedeth thou not into the theater.
Who was the other magic guy? Oh man, the one that would get frozen in the ice and stuff like that. Oh, what's his name? He talked about him too. Yeah, David Blaine. Yeah, apparently. Oh yeah, Copperfield. David Copperfield too. He was like the OG. That guy was making stuff disappear. Oh my goodness gracious. You wear an extra medium. It's like a medium after the shrink wash. Some people call that a smedium, ATDFSU, but I like extra medium better. I think they all should do that. Master Meatball, how you doing, my friend? Oh, yeah! Does sock hop have a soul? Well, I'm not sure. If you mean like in the metaphysical sense, I don't know how to answer that. But then also in just like the sock foot type sense, I don't know how to answer that either because I got no feet. I got like this. Kind of feels like the Yanni of Magic. What's like the Yanni of Magic? Oh my goodness gracious! There was a. Anytime I think about Yanni, it reminds me of the time we did a. You ever do like a Dirty Santa type of thing? Like at your office or somewhere where you buy a present and some of them are gag or usually it's like gag gifts, and you pick a present and then you can steal things and there's a whole thing of rules anyways. But if you had 2 shoes, hey-oh, there you go, Dr. Scholl's, that's my doctor. So anyway, so I bought a Yanni CD from Walmart. I was like, this would be a funny gift to give somebody. You call that White Elephant? Yeah, White Elephant. Dirty Santa. It goes by a different name. But anyway, so we were doing that, and I bought a Yanni CD, wrapped it up, and then this girl opened it, and she was so mad. Shakahani, how you doing, my friend? Welcome back. Good to see you again. Shakahani came in yesterday with the raid from my good friend, good pal Julie, and decided to stop by again. That makes me very, very happy. Love that. You got a million more, all just as bad, which is why I'm not an employed comedian. Well, neither am I, Master Meatball, so don't worry about that. But I do have a brick wall, just in case. Just in case some sort of, comedy scout comes by. I had the brick wall ready, But anyway, so she was super mad about getting a Yanni CD. She was like, Who bought the Yanni CD? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. And then and she was like, I bought a nice gift. And they're like, well, so? You should have just bought that for yourself then. This is not fair. This is not fair. She was so mad about the Yanni CD. And then eventually left it. And then I took it back. I still have it. It's right over there. It's right over there. The Yanni CD. It's called Yanni Snowfall. Every time I look at it, it makes me laugh. Oh, my goodness gracious. I'll have to introduce you to my glove puppet, Hans, the German teacher. Oh, I would love to meet Hans, Master Meatball. Bring him in. And I will say hello. Hello, Hans. She totally missed the assignment. Oh, man, she got so mad. Oh, my God. She was actually my girlfriend and broke up with me. Sehr gut. Yes, indeed, yes. All right, well, we got a poem to do. We got to do a poem about toasting friends. About toasting friends. Not everybody loves the ambiance. Yeah, it's a poem. Yeah, I did dodge a bullet, Doc Rob. No, looking back, I definitely dodged a bullet. Definitely dodged a bullet. Let's go to the old robot. Yeah, I get the robot. See, I got a gimmick here. Once a show, somebody can request a poem written by the robot. It's like a chat GPT type of thing, except it's the Google one. Gemini or whatever it was. So I go to it and I say, can you write me, a poem about toasting friends. Let's raise a glass to raising a glass. I think that's what we're trying to go for. Because there's a gimmick. It always, pretty much any poem that it writes, the last stanza, it's going to say, so let's raise a glass to, whatever it is. So we're going to see what we're going to raise a glass. We're going to raise a glass about raising glasses, I think. We're going to get caught in a glass raising loop if we're not careful. Where we raise the glass, and then we're like, oh, well, we raised the glass. We need to raise a glass to that. Now go the silent kill like an SBD fart. Yeah, well, that one's not an SBD. If it's not the VHS, just sneak that paper airplane in while he's typing. Winning combo, dead, gummit. I can only do 3 or 4 things at once. You know what I mean? That is a weakness of mine. If I ever go on a interview with the thing and they say, what are your weaknesses? And I say, well, it's very difficult for me to pilot a jet plane while also writing my master's thesis while painting a perfect replica of Leonardo da Vinci's The Mona Lisa. I've just never been able to do it. Never been able to do it, you know, and I've tried several times and failed spectacularly every time, and it haunts me. It haunts me. I would say that's probably my greatest weakness. So then we copy that from the robot, and then we paste it into the gimmicks over here, yeah. And then we pause this music so we can play the fancy music, which it doesn't really get much fancier than polka music. But what you gonna do? In glasses raised, a clinking sound, a toast to friends on hallowed ground. Not just for triumphs loud and grand, but for the moments hand in hand. Like a dadgum Dr. Seuss. You remember that? Like the Who's, they were hand in hand. Singing that. Oh, sorry about that. For laughter shared through tears that fall, for secrets whispered big and small, for shoulders lent in times of strife, a constant light throughout our life, for silly jokes and dreams untold, for adventures brave and bold, for quiet nights and listening ears, for calming doubts and drying tears. So raise your glass, let voices ring to friendship's bond, the joy they bring. May laughter echo, 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 long and bright. A toast to friends and love's warm night. Light. Let's do that last line again. A toast to friends and love's warm light. Yes, adios. That's not bad. It's not good, but it was not bad. Oh, am I echoing? Echo, 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 echo. Sorry about that. Oh, I have played that Crooked Vault. Yeah, that was fun. There's a game that's actually like it's basically the same game that Infinite Craft was based on, but it wasn't AI, so it's like, you know, some guy had to make it. I forget what it was called, but it's a lot of fun too. They did. There was two of them. There was a second one. I played that one for a while, and I played the Infinite Craft. That was a lot of fun because sometimes you put weird things together, and it thinks. It's like thinking. You know what I mean? Boomerang, 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 boomerang. Echo, echo, echo. You ever been in a cave? That's pretty cool. Raised a glass to raising a glass. We rock. Yes, indeed. And that is my review of Revenge of the Nerds. So let us raise a glass to Revenge of the Nerds. Can I have can you raise a plastic cup? We never raise a plastic cup. Is a glass more environmentally friendly, I suppose? With it being a robot and stuff, it's trying to hog all the electricity for itself. Ergo, it's very, very conscious about resources and things like that. We could let us raise our weenuses to the sky in solidarity for some, I don't know why. Oh yeah, glass is renewable, that's true. Isn't glass like sand or something? How did they figure that out? I don't know. I don't care anymore. I'm over it. Piece of that apple pie. Who's got an apple pie? I don't have an apple pie that I know of. Did have some pretty good pizza though yesterday. Mo Rocca made some pizza. Oh man, it was delicious. Like homemade. You came to this meeting expecting punch and pie. Oh, that was earlier. That was the lunch meeting. This is the dinner meeting. Or is sand made of glass? Oh, Slippy Nuts, don't blow my mind like that. Sand is just a bunch of tiny glasses, which are also just tiny rocks. So does that mean that a rock is also a glass? So if you throw a rock through a window, it's really, it just hurt itself? Oh my goodness gracious! I've heard a lot about that Crooked Vault, but I don't know what that game is. It's something about Starship Troopers, but I'm not sure. Go-to pizza? Yeah. It was some go-to pizza. It was delicious. It was homemade. She did the dough out of like whatever you make dough out of. I don't know. I'm not a baker. Sand, I guess. And then made sauce out of tomatoes. You take tomatoes and you mix them with tomatoes, and it makes a pretty good sauce. Pizza's your gimmick? Well, I guess you're gonna have to try to make a better pizza, and bring it to me as soon as you can. Slippy Nuts, that's what I'm trying. Dated a girl who was obsessed with sea glass. I did it once, and I was like, I got better things. What does that mean? You did it once. What is sea glass? Oh, wait, is that like those, like you find them at the beach? Like you go to the beach and look at the particular rocks? You have a poem, a limerick, about toasting friends. I hope it's what you meant. Oh, Master Meatball, we could try it out for sure. You invented the pizza, then it got stolen by John C. Hutt, that dadgum rascal. John C. Hutt. He also didn't invent the Hut, neither. Some other guy did, and he cheated off of his paper, and he's like, look at this thing that I made. Look at this thing that I made. I call it a Hut. And they're like, wow, wow, what are you going to come up with next? And he's like, where do you see my pizza? But he coasted along on stolen ideas. Oh, it's embedded in the seashore. Oh. With Jim on an island, I'm stuck. No food, not even a duck. We're best friends, I will boast. I now watch him roast. Oh, look, it's a boat. That's my luck. Oh, my goodness gracious. That's sort of like the movie The Mist. You ever see that movie, The Mist? Spoiler alert. It's sort of like that limerick right there. That was excellent. Thank you so much, Master Meatball. Do you like the stuffed crust pizza? I do. You got one stuffed with mustard and didn't care for it much. I never tried it. Never had it stuffed with mustard. Normally it's cheese. The Hut came first, then the pizza. Them's the rules. He said, now where do you see my pizza? And I said, you dirty dog. You dirty dog again. Toasted with a drink. Oh, that's right, Master Meatball. Yeah. Toasted your old pal. Well, hopefully you got some mustard or something like that. Gotta have some. What sort of condiments go good? What kind of condiments are in the cannibals' cabinet? I don't know. That'd be interesting. Would it be weird stuff too? I don't know. Is the VHS rewound? I don't know. I would totally buy a frozen pizza with your face on the box. Slippy though. Oh my goodness gracious! How do we talk to Tony's Pizza or something like that? That's what I need. You know, a lot of these big famous streamers, they get like these deals. You know, they make like cookies or I don't know what they make, energy drinks and things like that. I don't think any of them make a frozen pizza yet. That's where I need to be. That's where I need to be. I need to get famous enough to where some sort of frozen pizza company comes to calling. It would be real honest too. I mean, it's frozen pizza. What do you want? There you go. Need a pizza. Or a Jack in the Box meal, which would do me no good because there's no Jack in the Box near here. So I wouldn't even be able to eat my own meal. And if I got my own Taco Bell meal, they would ruin it at the dadgum Taco Bell up the street because those people, they don't take the job very seriously. And you're like, yeah, I would like 2 tacos. They're like, here's some cinnamon twist. Get out of my face. You get a Sock Hop logo put on a pizza box. Oh, yeah. That'd be cool. Well, I could probably do it on one. I could just print my picture out. And they go, Jolt Freak sponsored by Dubby. Good stuff. That's right. Jolt Freak sponsored by Dubby. That's the good stuff. You know, I tell you, at the end of a long, hard day, nothing I like better than a little bit of the Dubby. That's right. A little bit of the Dubby. Help me wind down or get hyped, whatever Dubby is. I'm not sure what it does. All I know is that I love it. And I can't get enough. Jolt Freak, it's good to see you, my friend. Welcome. I love you too. Smooches. Mexican pizza implies the existence of Dexican pizza. Oh, really? Does both. Depends on what you get. Oh, I like a product that can do both. That's good stuff. That's a versatile product right there. I may have to call these people. www. What is their website? www.derby.com. Is that what it is? www. Amazon, $59. Custom logo printed on top. White pizza box. 50 pieces. Corrugated takeout. Really? $59? I feel like that's a really good deal. For a low number? 50? Wow. Interesting. So I got pizza from 7-Eleven. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. I like a good gas station pizza just as much as the next guy. Well, it depends on how much the next guy likes it. But if he's like, it's okay, then I like it just as much as that guy. W is a gamer subs type energy gimmick. That confuses me more. I don't know what a gamer subs type energy gimmick is. Gamer subs type? Was that a Pokemon? I don't understand your Generation Alpha slang, Crooked Vault. You could auction them off, raise money for something. Yeah, I could do that. That's not bad. $59 for a custom logo printed on the box, and you get 50 of them. That's only slightly over $1 a thing. That's ridiculously a good deal. Got to be a good pizza. You'd never have subpar. Oh no. I would have way better ingredients and way better pizza than Papa John. That would be my slogan. Way better than that Papa John jerk. Come on down and get some sockeye pizza. It's better than that Papa John garbage. But what would be on a sockeye pizza? Pineapple. I like to keep it simple. I like a pepperoni, and I like a black olives. I do like a ferns. There you go, ferns. Oh, they're 8x8. Oh, so they're like personal pan pizza type thing. Oh, okay. Well, that makes more sense. If they're the smaller things, but that's okay. That's just easy to ship, really. He would never have subpar ingredients. He would have double bogey ingredients. Little golf joke, ladies and gentlemen. Crooked Vault on fire tonight. On fire. He's definitely been enjoying his Dubby's gamer subs. Whatever the heck you talking about. Oh my goodness gracious! I have no idea. Pizza. Do they have pizza? Do they make pizza? Dubby pizza. Sock-hop shaped pepperonis would be great, Slippy Nuts. That wouldn't be too hard to do. I could get a cookie cutter of my face. That would just be handy to have anyway. I think everybody should have at least one of those. Thank you so much for watering Ver there, Dust Devil 65. Smooches for you. That's very kind of you. Very kind of you. I'm like 90% sure you can buy energy pizza somewhere. Yeah. What was that I was looking at? I saw some product that was caffeinated that had no business being caffeinated. I don't remember what it was. It wasn't like a banana, but something like that. You know what I mean? It was like it wasn't a fruit, but it was just like caffeinated. I don't know, Pop-Tarts or some garbage. It was something. I forget what it is. The stuffed sock pizza. Oh my goodness gracious! Could you imagine? The crust stuffed with 100% cotton. Delicious. You get all your fiber and all your ingredients in one fell swoop. Doesn't get much better than that. Let us... Okay, I got to finish this thing. You don't have a face-shaped cookie cutter? I just thought it was normal to have one. Well, I know. That's why I was surprised, Slippy Nuts. I was like, that's one of those things. It's just an oversight. Through all the... Of course, I've had one, 2 or 3 over the course. But, they got lost in the move. When I moved it from one place to another place that I forgot about. You know how that happens. How much, hey, what was that? Crooked Vault, how much pizza can you legally replace with sock before you get in trouble? Well, it depends on who tells. Depends on who tells. J. Jordan Broom on the Facebook. Smooches for you, my friend. I'm just now checking the Facebook. And the YouTube. Smooches to whoever's watching on the YouTube. But extra double smooches to Pittsburgh, baby! Yes, indeed. Let's go. Hey, Tan Crowd 1996, welcome in. Retro Maker TV. Hello. Pittsburgh, thank you so much for that raid, my friend. Thank you so much for raiding in. That's very kind of you for thinking of me. Let me do a... hey, Crooked Vault, you're a mod. Will you do a shout-out to Pittsburgh so that way I don't have to type on the keyboard with my weenus again? Yo, Pittsburgh, how you doing, my friend? Let me make sure. I think I follow you already. But if not, I do. Okay, good. Good. I thought I remembered following you. There you go. Thank you so much. Chocolate chip or peanut butter cookie, Sock Up? Yes. Is the answer to that question, Big Juice. Yes. Pittsburgh, I'm legally obligated to ask you, how was your stream, my friend? I hope you had a spectacular stream. What were you guys up to? Did you do some retro things? Or did you have a staring contest with the internet? Or did you light fireworks? I don't know. No telling. Redeem Weenus type. Oh, dead good. Let me type with my Weenus here. Here we go. Hello. BITTSBURGA. Pittsburgh. Hello, Pittsburgh. You see, I typed that with my wings. There you go. Hope you enjoyed that. It was good trying out some Hades. Oh, man, I love Hades. That game's a lot of fun. That one's super fun. I didn't make it too far. I think I beat, I think I got up to the second boss. And then they beat me. And then I was like, meh. The lovely Pittsburgh, South Dakota. The bustling metropolis of Pittsburgh, South Dakota. That's great. Yeah, oh man, I love Hades. That's a good game. Excellent game. I don't have enough time. You know, it's funny because I don't play video games on the Twitch thing. But that's what a lot of people do is they play video games on here. So I'm like, I don't get to play as many video games anymore because I have too much time streaming on Twitch. No, don't clap, laugh, dadgummit. I like roguelikes too. I like those. Those are fun. Where you do the same thing over and over again. What's a lie, just another blowhard? You grocery shopping son of a gun, you. Don't play games on here. Not so much. We do play Duck Race. But that's sort of like a marbles on stream type of deal. Where you just type in ! Quack and then a duck shows up. Oh yeah, we do Jackbox on Fridays. And I used to play Gas Station Sim. Well, you know, all right, you made your point. Whack. Retro make that. How come the quack is not working? But actually, you could do it for free if you just type ! Quack. There it is. So I guess I do play some video games, but not as much. Yeah, they officially shut down that Viewer Games Racing thing, and that was a lot of fun. I don't know why they shut it down. Well, I know why, because nobody's playing it, but still. I'm too busy shoveling in the barrels of money from you, my friends. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. All right, we're going to start a prediction on if the VHS of the night is rewound or not. That's what we're going to start with. And tonight's VHS of the night is the same one from yesterday. Super Sunday, a history of the Super Bowl. We got any football fans in the house? You guys like football? There's like a silver one. That's pretty cool. If you like that. Oh my goodness gracious, Chocahoney, thank you so much, my friend. Smooch is for you. Very kind of you. Very kind of you for those 100 delicious bits. Doc Rob don't like the football. Crooked Volt loves run ball. That's true. They do run with it more than they put it on the foot. Look at that guy. He's holding it in his hand. Why wasn't this done last night? Well, oh, that's right, Justin the Blowhard. You weren't here. There were a bunch of phone calls, and that just dragged on and on and on, and eventually ran out of time. I had a hard out last night because I was actually in charge of watching Baby Sock, and you know, so I had to be in charge of Baby Sock right at 9 o'clock. So I had to have a hard out. Even like throw ball, run ball, catch ball. All of those are pretty good. Pickleball, that one's good too. When is pickleball going to be in the Olympics? Somebody go play pickleball with me. I don't know how to play it, but I know geezers play it, and I'm a geezer. So it seems like it's right up my alley. Used to like football a lot. I'm a Vikings fan, but got let down one too many times. Oh, Slippy Nuts, you poor thing. Yeah, I was really hoping the Vikings was going to win. I'm not a huge pro football guy, but anytime there's a story like that, my love for professional wrestling kicks in, and I'm like, that's a good story. Let's do that. You had an onion on your belt, which was the style at the I thought about that earlier today, actually. It made me giggle in just the middle of doing, catching speeders and stuff. Oh, my goodness gracious. Jibber jabbered about snow or something? Oh, my goodness gracious. Yeah, whatever, the Lions. Whichever one. But the Vikings had a chance for a minute there. And they've, never won either, so whatever. You know what I'm talking about. But no, the Vikings had never won one, and they were, in the playoff things for the first time in a million years, wasn't they? I don't know. Whatever. I don't care anymore. Just as long as them dadgum Cowboys fail at everything, I'll be a happy cow. Well, Cowboys don't really have much of a job anymore. I think most of the cows pretty much fend for themselves these days. You don't need a boy. Cowman. That's what you need. Cowman. You got a joke? All right, just another blowhard. Well, tell us a joke. We got 2 minutes before we find out if Super Sunday, a history of the Super Bowl, is rewound or not. It says the magic of winners, the despair of the losers. Which is your favorite? Super Greats, Super Sundays, a history of the Super Bowl, a must for all football fans. So do not call yourself a football fan if you don't have this tape. Because it says right on the back, a must for all football fans. That means it is mandatory. Mandatory ownership of this tape. And there will be a group that will be set up, created, and to send out to enforce these new rules. The agony of defeat. I was hoping they would say that. But it's a trick question. I bet you watched it so much the tape is worn out. Maybe.
Did you hear about the huge recall on Dallas Cowboy toys? Yes, they were a huge choking hazard.
Oh my goodness gracious, a choking hazard. Oh, unsafe toy joke. I love it. Love it. Thank you, Just Another Blowhard, for those 15 delicious bits. Instead of 35 or 25, 6, 32, hike, the Cowboys be yelling 4. Oh my goodness gracious. Take that. Take that, Calicut. I got a joke. Thank you so much for pinning that, Crooked Vote. That's good. Oh, that's gone away now. I mean, I lived through the Randy Moss era and experienced Gary Anderson miss his only field goal of the year to lose the championship game. Slipping like that hurts. Man, that hurts. What a shame. What a shame. I can't imagine. They were doing that. Yeah, it was the Lions. And they kept finding these old people. They'd find this 80-year-old man or whatever. And he'd be like, I've been watching the footballs my whole life. And I just hope they win the big one before I buy the farm. And then they would show him during the game, and he was all like, hey, hey. And then they lost. And then they lost. Could you imagine that kind of pressure on you, though? Could you imagine? Imagine I don't know, whatever it is you do for a living or a hobby or something. I don't know. Maybe you play tennis or something. You just play, for fun. You got a little neighborhood league that you go and play in or something like that. Imagine if some 100-year-old man was like, I've been waiting my whole life for you to win this game. If you don't, I might die. No pressure. Well, good luck. And then you're like, oh my goodness, don't put that on me. I didn't ask for that, old man. I just wanted to play tennis. Now all of a sudden I'm in charge of your life? That's not fair. You know what I mean? That just doesn't seem fair to me. Yeah, exactly. Just like that guy. You lived with Cubs fans and new Red Sox fans, so yeah, I heard that. Yeah. Bunch of people. I've been to every game ever since they invented the football. Of course, back then, I had an onion on my belt, which was the style at the time. Been waiting my whole life for you to win. Thud. Crack. Well, Get the chalk. What a shame. Man, oh man. Can you imagine? I couldn't imagine that kind of pressure being on me. Like, oh, well, sock up. Your stream better be good. My grandpa's life is dependent on it. I'm like, well, dadgum. I'd probably choke too. It was spelled football back then because the association couldn't afford the extra O. That's right, Slippy. It used to cost per letter to send a telegram back then, which is how we watched the games. We watched them by telegram. We would sit there on the front porch, and a horse would run up and say, "It's 1st and 10. They run the ball. Oh, cool. They got 2 yards." And then another horse would come. "It's 2nd and 8. They threw the ball and missed it. It's 3rd down. Fumble." And that's how you had to do the whole game. By telegram. It got very expensive. They had to charge per the letter. That point, yeah, it was the same horse too. There was only one horse qualified to bring the football news back then. You had to go through a rigorous training process to be able to bring the football news, because people took it very seriously, as they do now, as evidenced by the old man who was waiting for the team to win before he could die peacefully. Anyway, Super Sunday, a history of the Super Bowl. Is it rewound or is it not rewound? That's what's really important. Not some old geezer watching a football game. It's this VHS. That's what's important. Can I get a drum roll? Please, can I get a drum roll? Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Super Sunday, the history of the Super Bowl, is not rewound. Not rewound. Oh my goodness gracious. Slippy Nuck said you missed the poll. Well, would you have voted for rewound or not rewound? That's right. Oh, Brenda Fabulous must have voted for rewound. Unbelievable. Thank you so much, Master Meatball, for subscribing. Been subscribed for 2 months. Round of applause, my friend. Yes, indeed. Yes. I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. Being subscribed for 2 months. That's really good, because that means, maybe somebody could give you a subscription. Somebody gifts subscriptions every once in a while. So maybe that's how you got one. And then for a month, who knows? Or maybe you tried one, but you were like, I'm just being nice. Maybe I've had one too many hot dogs and I'm feeling a little loopy. I'll subscribe. I'll kick this guy a bone, you know what I mean? But then it comes back up and it's like, it's time to renew it. You're like, oh, absolutely not. No, that was just a bad impulse. But to do it for 2 months, that, my friend, is a conscious decision, and I appreciate it. Oh, yeah! And also, but not boo. Not boo. There you go. So now I can hand out the old points here. Managed the prediction. Oh, my goodness gracious. Most people picked not rewound. So that means not a whole lot of points are going to change hands, but there you go. So when someone subscribes, do you get percentage as the stream? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I get some of that though. Not all of it, but some of it. And they changed the thing now. I don't know if it shows it anywhere, but there's like a goal of 100. Because if you get 100, then you get like a more percentage of it or something like that. That's something they just added, but I haven't hit it, so I don't know exactly what it does. Here's my own thought. You was too busy talking about football. Well, I did the same thing, Slippy Nuts. I got caught up thinking about that dadgum old man and his football game. You ever see that movie, Grumpy Old Men? Ah, I love that movie. And then they did another one called Grumpier Old Men, and you're not gonna believe it. They got grumpier. They did. If you've seen the first one, you're like, there's no way these guys can get grumpier. They do. They do, and it's so good. Oh my goodness gracious. They should do a third one. It'd be grumpy old zombies. That'd be good. And then they're like, fighting over a zombie lady, and they're trying to catch a zombie fish and stuff like that. Ah, that would be a great movie. Yeah, 28 grumpy days later. The grumpiest. Sespo 2. The grumpiest old men. That hedgehog sure does like chili dogs. What are you talking about, Cricket? Say something about me in that movie. Something about you in that movie. You've seen it? Maybe? I'm not grumpy old grapes. Oh my goodness gracious. A few grumpy men. 12 grumpy men where it's 6 Walter Matthau's and 6 Jack Lemmons arguing about a court case. I would watch that too. I sure would. I would like to see you get a product placement for your pizza. That would be product placement for sure in there. They would say, well, I know I'm grumpy and we're zombies, but I'm going to first enjoy me a couple slices of this Sock Hop stuffed sock pizza, baby. Let me just put it in the oven at 350 degrees for 12 to 14 minutes. And then in real time, they just sit there and go. Just waiting. The Odd Coffins, Master Meatball, yes! The Odd Coffins. Because they were the odd couple, you understand? For those of you who were born in this century, they were the odd couple. It's so weird. There's such like a, I don't know. I guess it's just maybe everybody has to deal with it, but I feel like there's such like a cultural divide between us geezers and the youngins these days. You know what I mean? It's like speaking 2 different languages. Got no idea what's going on. Dust Devil 65. I couldn't have said it better myself. 12 grumpy men is a bunch of old men awkwardly hanging out, holding their wives' purses while they wait for them to finish using the bathroom. Oh yeah. I've seen that movie at the mall before. 12 grumpy men sitting outside of the dadgum shoe store, holding purses. And this was in the times before cell phones, so they couldn't even like sit there and scroll Twitter or nothing like that. They had to just sit there and just stare at the other grumpy guys. Nothing else to do. Can you imagine? That's hard to imagine now these days. A very odd couple. Yeah. They were fairly odd. And I think they were parents as well. Pretty sure they both were. Man, now I want to watch those 2 movies. I want to watch them back to back. I should have pizza with ranch dressing. Oh man, I do love ranch dressing too. Get off the internet, I need to use the phone. No, man. I'm downloading the Metallica song, and it's only got 30 minutes left. I'm halfway there. I don't care. Get off of the phone. I gotta call your aunt. Call her later, man. Call her. Oh, dadgummit. Ranch dressing. Oh, man, I do love ranch dressing, too. Get off the internet, I need to use the phone. No, man. I'm downloading the Metallica song, and it's only got 30 minutes left. I'm halfway there. I don't care. Get off of the phone. I gotta call your aunt. Call her later. Man, I tell you what, that scenario's happened. Gimmick intervention. Inception or intervention? Is this an intervention? Am I addicted to the gimmick? I'm not addicted to gimmicks. I can stop gimmicks anytime I want to, man. I got it under control. Somebody say gimmick? Gimmick! Yeah, Fairly Odd Parents was a good one. And now we're going to do another poll. Pay attention to this one, because we're going to find out what the animal of the day is. And you get 2 possible choices. It's A through K or L through Z. What letter of the alphabet do you think the animal of the day started with? Do I do that too well, ATDFSU? Oh my goodness gracious. You got gimmicks? Give me one of them gimmicks. Let me just hold one. Let me just hold one of them gimmicks for a minute. Let me just hold. I just want to see what it's like. What's going on, Beetlejuice? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome in. Hey man, let me hold a widget. Yeah. Cricket Vault, you're on fire tonight. What kind of game was you playing? Oh yeah, Crooked Vote. I don't think you were here yesterday. Well, I know you weren't here yesterday. Kitty caught. No, I'm not opening up the phones tonight there, Beetlejuice. Not opening up the phones. But I do want to show you my new mouse. Look at this, Crooked Vote. got any gimmicks? I'll take a widget. I'll even sing to a doodad. Look at that! Look at that mouse right there. Ooh, it's got buttons, and you can't really see it, but it lights up. It's got lights and stuff. How am I holding? No, that's one of the features of the mouse. It also has a floating gimmick. So that way, if you don't feel like actually using the mouse, you can just let it float around. Now, sponsor. I wish they would sponsor me. Then I could have saved $20 on this dadgum mouse. It is a disco mouse. And you can hit the button, you can change like what colors it is and stuff, which I don't know why. Show it again. Dadgum, just another boy. Hold on. Hopefully, whoa! Hopefully Baby Sock doesn't chuck it like a javelin. Well, that's basically what happened to the other one. There it is. There's me mouse right there. It's got well, right now the color is green, which is the same color as the reality. So it's just going right through. You can sort of see it. But anyway, it's got a wheel on it. It's got a wheel. Yeah. Yeah, if you you had to pay extra for that feature for them to float. But it's pretty cool. Oh my goodness gracious, Hamir. Hamir is here. Get out of here with your garbage, Hamir. Don't need it, don't want it. Hope you're doing all right, my friend. Welcome in. Hope you've been living life at a reasonable speed, Hamir. Good to see you, my friend. Hey, how's the dog? How's the dog? Your dog doing all right? You post pictures of the dog every once in a while on the old Discord. I like seeing that. It's adorable. Adorable. I like seeing pictures of people's pets and things. And I can be like, look at that little squishy thing. Look at it. Look at it and its face and its tail and its, other areas. Adorable. You could also do an oven mitt, because you kind of have that look going already. I also think a pizza cutter would be cool. Oh, a pizza cutter, that'd be pretty cool. I don't know how to make an oven mitt, but if I could find some blank pizza cutters, I could probably do something with that. How's Vern doing tonight? Beetlejuice? Well, let's ask him. How you doing, Vern? Oh, really? Oh, good. Oh, that's spectacular. Oh, well, that's good. Vern said he finally turned in his taxes, and he's getting a big refund. Way to go, Vern. Way to go, Vern. Vern is very good with numbers. Because you see, you know how most people learn by counting on their hands? Well, Vern learned how to count on his fronds, of which there are many. So he's a lot better with numbers than I am, who has no hands. So I go, here's how I count on my hands. 1. After that, I don't know. You learn by counting crows. Oh, man, yeah. The Mr. Jones method. That's pretty good. I like that. How is Rupert doing tonight? Well, how you doing, Rupert? Oh, that's good. Really? Oh, that is awesome. That is spectacular. Rupert just said that he went to place a phone call on in a phone booth, and he checked, and before he put his quarter in, he looked, and there was already a quarter in the return slot. So we got a free quarter. Way to go! That's a red letter day. Red letter day. Hey! How do you know how fast the speeders are going if you can't count? Well, they got gauges and things. No, I can count. I'm just messing around. I just can't count on my hands because they're unreliable. How much time does a quarter buy on a phone booth these days? You get to dial one number with a quarter. No, we're not in space. We're in some sort of weird cotton candy gradient land, which very subtly moves. You have to look really close to see it move. But it does. It's changing. See? Oh, see? See? Very close. So you end up, you getting up at midnight to watch the Elimination Chamber this Saturday? Well, I think it comes on at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock here, I think. But probably not. I'm probably just going to not open Twitter when I wake up and just watch it then. So nobody can spoil it. Can you try to jump into the cotton candy background? I can give it a shot. I give it a shot. Remember the big old phone books you got every year? Oh, yeah. A phone booth, Sniper CBU is a booth with a phone in it. Whee! That was not bad. That was fun. Jumping through the cotton candy void like that. Cotton candy gradient land as your disco butthole surfers cover bed. Goodness gracious, Crooked Vulture on fire! On fire! What is going on in that brain of yours? I love it. You've been eating your vegetables, or your King vitamin cereal, or maybe you've just been on a good steady diet of Gamer Dubby the Gamer, Dubby Games, WWW. How many punch buggies can you fit in a phone booth made of clown shoes? Well, let's see. It sort of depends on if it's a Model 1 or a Model 2. But of course, Model 2 is much more popular. So, assuming that punch buggies, approximately 35 square volumes, a central cubed, and it's made out of clown shoes, which actually is mostly irrelevant, except of course for the 1 square meter of extra space that each clown shoe provides. So once we calculate that in, that's going to K rated 3, 7. What does Clark change to Superman? Yeah, I know. Could you imagine like Superman with TikTok and stuff? If everybody had cell phones and they see the dude, because I don't know how they really did it on the show and stuff like that. But all the phone booths that I seen in real life, they were like clear, like you could see in them. Like if somebody went in there and changed, it's not like where did they go? What happened? Like you could see them through the glass. You're like, I could watch you change. Why are you changing in there? You know what I mean? So he goes in there and then he's like, and he takes it, like somebody would have his phone and be like, yo, dude, look, there he is, Superman right here. He was that guy. Boom, in 10 seconds, his cover will be blown. One TikTok goes viral, whammo. Clark Kent is no more. He's got to be Superman 24/7. Whammo, Pittsburgh. Hey, Pittsburgh's still hanging around. Oh my goodness gracious. Smooches for you, my friend. You did your whole stream playing Hades. He was trying to break out of Hades and fighting all these Greek gods with various weapons. Did all that and then still hanging around with your old pal Sock Up. I appreciate that, my friend. It's good to see you. There really needs to be a skit about someone finding out Superman is Clark Kent because they put a Snapchat glasses filter on a picture of Superman. Oh my goodness gracious, that's brilliant. Whoops-a-daisies, wrong button, but that's brilliant. Mostly Vern. Well, I can't blame you for that. Vern is the star of the show. The only thing that stops Vern from having a more popular channel than me is because he can't push the buttons hard enough to sign up for an account, and I'm not gonna do it for him because then that's straight to the poorhouse for me. Where's my super suit? Oh, thank you, Pittsburgh. I appreciate that. Yeah, that whole... Don't get me started on the the Superman and the glasses thing. Because I'll just end up making just another blowhard mad again. And he don't need his blood pressure raised no more than it already is. Sometimes you get lost on the phone calls like I'm talking to my mom. Oh, really? That's good, I think. I think that's a good thing. Getting lost in... I think getting lost in things. Sometimes you enter a like a flow state. You know what I mean? A space out type of deal. And that means a comfortable thing. I don't know you. Oh, I don't know you. Oh, okay. I see. I understand what you're talking about. Oh, okay. Is she always like, Pittsburgh, you better get back in here and do that stuff I told you to do. Because if you don't, then I'm going to boodle-a-doodle-doots. By the way, your grandma says that you're not wearing the pajamas that she got you for Christmas. Where were those pajamas? Where did they go? If you make Blowhard mad, then he will figure out how to call without the phone lines. That would be impressive. That would be impressive. If you take your glasses off, can we recognize you? Sniper CBU. Oh, man, that's a good question. An excellent question. All right, Master Meatball. Smooches for you, my friend. Thank you so much for hanging out. Sock Up loves you. Smooches. Why haven't you tried your new sock? Your great auntie spent days and days sewing it for yous. She's gonna think that you hate her. Joan Freak, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Maybe I'll use some of those 100 bits to get me some of that dub-a-dub. Love me some dub-a-dub, dubby lubby dubs. Dubs? When I need a dubs, I know where I go. I put it, do you have a code? Put in code JoltFreak for 10% off your next order of double dubs. Double dibby dooby dubs. Dum dubs. Dubba dubs, baby. Thank you so much, JoltFreak, for those 100 bits. I appreciate it. Goose of gratitude for that, my friend. And with that, we're about to find out what the animal of the day is. You're an adult, so I like getting given socks as a present, but I do think getting a singular sock would still upset you. Yeah, I don't think just one. That's almost like getting a Yanni CD. You'll break up with your boyfriend over that one. Somebody laugh at old Rupert over there, but the fact is the poor guy thinks he can lick his way through that screen. I bet one day he will. One day he will. I have to go get darned, Sniper CBU, if I get a hold of me. I've had to go a couple of times to get darned. Woof. Woof. I don't know why it makes me bark like a dog. But it does. We're going to find out what the animal of the day is, so we're going to go to the zoo. Take me to the zoo, Daddy. Here we are at the zoo. An animal of the day. Get out of here with that garbage, Hamir. Animal of the day would never speed. Unlike you villain. You scoundrel. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Animal of the day. We're going to find, we're going to play this particular version. Contact, he shouts. Play the theme song.
Sock Up's animal of the day. Does it swim or does it crawl? Do you know what it is at all? Sock Up's animal of the day. Does it climb or does it fly? Well, do you know the reason why? Sock Up's animal of the day.
Yes, videos, ladies and gentlemen, time for the animal of the day. Rupert. Why am Rupert never the animal of the day? Pittsburgh, I think many moons ago, I believe that Rupert was the animal of the day. Well, it was the pug was the animal of the day, which of course Rupert is a member of that club. Card-carrying member of the pug club. Are you a member of the pug club? But there is hope. It's herpes on Sock Hop's upper mouth. Like, get out of here with that garbage. I don't have no herpes. There ain't no herpes. I'm telling you, that was a glitch on the screen. There was some sort of AI trickery. There's no herp. It never happened. And that's it. Rupert is the animal of the day every day. I agree, Pittsburgh. I agree. Except for the fact that this is actually the animal of the day. Can I get a drum roll, please? We're going to find out together what it is. Because I actually forgot. Because I forget things. Sidewalk Warrior, thank you for coming in at a reasonable speed. Yes, indeed, yours. Calicott, oh my goodness gracious. All right, here we drum roll, please. Ladies and gentlemen, the animal of the day, boys and girls, children of all ages, the animal of the day is the camel! Yes, indeed, it's hump day! So that means the camel is the animal of the day. Look at it in all of its glory. Look at that. Oh, my goodness gracious. Hamir, get out of here with that garbage. Throw in, I missed that silent word, whatever you say. The whamble! That's right, Pittsburgh. Whamel! Rolling around at the speed of sound, got places to go, gotta wallow in sand. Look at them camels, baby. Look at them camels. A camel is one of them animals that I can imagine that, Tuk the caveman first climbed out of his cave, wandered through the desert and saw a camel for the first time. He probably it blew his mind. Could you imagine seeing a camel for the first time? Like in real life, you just walking around, picking nuts and berries and things, and all of a sudden you see a camel? Oh! The horror! I mean, we're all used to it, because it's a camel.
Love Summit Sakep.
Oh, my goodness gracious, Jolt Freak. Thank you so much, my friend. Smooches fused. Let me see what I got for you. I got the Walrus of Wonderfulness. There you go. And the Dolphin of Dubby. There you go. The Dolphin of Dubby gives you the Elephant of Energy. Were you on a horse with no name, Pittsburgh? I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. I forgot to name my horse. I forget exactly how it goes, but it's something like that. I love that song. Are these camels filtered or unfiltered? I'm not sure. They may even be menthol for all I know. I just hope they're not camel crushes. Oh my goodness gracious. Here we go. What do you call a group of camels? Well, a group of camels, of course, is a caravan or a herd. They are light. Oh, man. Caravan. Caravan of camels or a herd. I like that. Yeah, well, go. You can play it, Crooked Vote. You got it on Steam, don't you? Surely you do. Group of camels called a caravan. Camels are very stinky. Joe Camel? Man, that guy. I tell you what. Every once in a while I see somebody, one of those nostalgia accounts, will post a picture of like a Joe Camel ad, and I'm like, good Lord. Good Lord. What is going on with that thing? It is Hump Day, Brenda Fabulous. You got that right. Hump Day? Do I have a camel sound effect? What does a camel say? Camel, I don't know. Close enough for government work. Camel sounds like... Well, if Pokemon has taught me anything, a camel goes, Camel! 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 And then it uses Sand Attack. Fra! How do we say camel in French? Carter Nico Chan, I'm so happy that you asked that because I just so happen to have that loaded up for you right here. Kapow! How do you say camel in French? You say,
camel.
Camel, that's how you say it en anglais.
Camel.
Camel. All right. Well, if I was a Frenchman who ran away from every loud sound, I would not call it a camel. I would call it a...
Chameau.
A what?
Chameau.
A shamu. I'd call it a shamu.
Chameau.
A shamu. It's the same thing as a killer whale.
Chameau.
A little tiny killer whale. Shamu.
Chameau.
Shamu.
Camel.
Camel
Shamu.
shamu. Ari Babari. Smooches for you. Oh, pardon me. Thank you for coming in, my friend. ShamWow.
Chameau.
Is the ShamWow made out of camel hair? Is that what they call it that? I don't know.
Chameau.
We'll have to ask that guy with the headset. Smooches for you, Ari Babari. Hope you had a fantastic Wednesday. And in celebration of Hump Day,
Chameau.
The shamu is the English, no, is the French, no, is the animal of the day. Shamu, there you go. They put a brassiere on a camel. You remember that bit of Shel Silverstein? No, I can't say that I do. Heckblade Shamu sacrifice. Oh my goodness, there it is, the camel. Watch out, he spits. Watch out, he spits. I just feel like a two-humped camel would be so much more comfortable to ride on than a one-humped camel. Because where do you sit on a one-humped camel? On top of the hump? Or do you sit behind the hump and hug it like you're riding behind somebody in on a motorcycle or something like that? Where would you sit? If it's got 2 humps, easy. You're sitting in that thing like a hammock. Sitting there like a hammock. We can't see. Oh, you can't see me. Oh, I was showing the camels. I just making sure everybody knew what a camel looked like. Camel humps are much sharper looking than I thought. You mean sharp as in like pointy? Or like, man, that's a sharp looking camel hump you got there. You cuddle the hump? Brenda Fat, get that trending on Twitter, everybody. Hashtag cuddle the hump. Brenda Fat, is that, so that's what you do? You cuddle the hump. That's how you ride a camel. Interesting. It was this. Oh my goodness gracious, Brenda Fat. You cracked me up. No, that's not what you got to do, Pittsburgh. That's not what you got to do. That's not how. No. No. You could cuddle it, but anything beyond that, you got to have written permission from the camel to do that. You sit on the hump like you're right. Do you really? You sit right on top of the hump? It doesn't seem like it'd be comfortable to sit upon the hump. There was a song like that in the 90s. What about a camel's humps? Oh, the Humpty Hump. You talking about the camel? That guy. Oh my goodness gracious. Do the Humpty Hump. Do the Humpty Hump. Was he talking about camels that whole time? Wow. I was too busy looking at his weird nose to really even pay attention to what he was singing about. It's a trance. Ooh. Justin the Blowhard.
My hump, my lovely camel humps.
That is the most unenthusiastic version of my humps that I've ever heard. Thank you, Robot. Thank you. It was all about camp. Wow, I had no idea. Thank you, Justin the Blowhard, for those 15 delicious bits. And you know, I feel like I could hear the robot like audibly sigh when it saw that it was about to have to read that. I feel like I heard the robot go. My humps, my lovely camel humps. Oh God.
The more you know, shooting star.
The more you know, shooting star. I don't know any shooting stars. Not personally. Thank you, Ari Bobar, for those 100 delicious bits. Yes, indeed, yes. You're a shooting star. No matter who you are in Minnesota. It's past your bedtime. You're acting delirious. Time to slam some Oreos and pass out. Have fun, everyone. Thanks for being a generous host. Sock up. Pittsburgh, thank you so much for the raid again, my friend. Smooches for you. If you're going to bed, allow me to tuck you in. Nighty night, my friend. Sleep the sleep of the righteous. And have a good night, and we'll see you soon. Hey, what's going on, Jody Vince? Good to see you. Johnny Vince. How you doing, mate? Pittsburgh, sleep tight, my friend. Do not let the bed bugs bite. Whatever you do, do not let them. They actually listen very well. If you tell the bed bugs, do not bite me, in a very firm voice, they'll listen.
Don't you know that you are a shooting star, don't you know? Don't you know that you are a shooting star and all the world will love you just as long as you are?
As long as you are. Long as you are what? Don't you know that you are a shooting star? Johnny Vance, thank you so much, my friend. It's so good to see us. How is everything going? How's everything going? I see, I feel like I haven't seen it in a couple of days, but I seen your, what was it, Twitter or Instagram or something like that? You just posted a bunch of stuff on there. Good stuff. Good stuff, my friend. If I would have been here earlier, you would have won Animal of the Day. Oh, but nobody's won it yet because I haven't given out the points. Let me see. So everybody did a prediction about what letter of the alphabet the Animal of the Day started with. And it looks like somebody bet pretty big on L through Z. Not gonna have a good night because wait, let me go through my alphabet real fast. A, B, camel, right at the beginning. Right at the beginning. The camel's the animal today if you're just now joining us. So congratulations to everybody who won, and if you did not win, then That's the way that it goes. That's the way that it goes. So the VHS was not rewound, and the animal of the day started with a C. Spoiler alert for an hour and a half ago. There you go. So we're gonna play some ducks here in just a minute here. Uh-oh.
So you tuck everyone in, right? Wouldn't that make you, in some instances, a mother tucker?
I suppose so. Yeah. If I end up tucking in a mother, I guess that would qualify as a mother tucking. That's true. Slippy Nuts. Thank you so much for those 100 bits. Excellent. Excellent question. Yes. I suppose so. I suppose so. A serial tucker as well. I do tuck everybody in. You're a mother? Well, then there you go. Oh, tuck. Which you're not going to bed just yet. But I don't know. Maybe you're getting snuggled. Maybe you're getting all snuggled. Maybe you're gonna go to bed right after this, and you're like, well, let me go ahead and get all snuggled up. Get all snug as a bug in the rug. Any old futon there. Uh-oh.
Have you
A
ever
hype
had a
train
dream that
gimmick
you,
has started.
you had, you could, you'll do, you wants, you could do so, you'll do, you could you want them to do you so much you could do anything?
Oh my goodness gracious, Jolt Freak, I forgot all about that. Thank you so much, my friend, for the 100 bits and starting off the hype train with unlocking a memory. Is the art gone? It shouldn't be. Exclamation point draw. Does it take you to a thing? Let me see. Is that link not working? It's a very real possibility. I'm not the best copy and paster in the world. Oh, cool. Oh my goodness gracious, Jolt Freak, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much, Jolt Freak, for gifting a subscription. Goodness gracious, that means what was it? 88 points, 88 sub points. Oh, you just don't see the art channel point there. Oh, I think I may have turned that off at some point. Let me turn that back on for you. Much love to the Jolt Freak family, my friend. Smooches. Very kind of you. Hype Ham! Woo!
Hype Ham.
Hype Ham! Woo! Gonna get some ham. Daddy's getting some ham money, baby. Or maybe I'll get some ham and then I'll cover it up with some of that dubby and have power ham. No, I said power ham. There we go. That's how you do power ham. Power ham. Not that regular weak ham. Power ham. That's the good stuff right there. You rub it up with dubby. Rub-a-dub-dubby. Make you some power ham. So I found the ham steaks when I was shopping. We'll buy in the future. Oh my goodness gracious. Moon's over my hammy. Great. Now I'm hungry. I want some power ham. I need power ham. My love for ham has evolved past regular ham. I can only be satiated by the power ham. Thank you so much, Brenda Fabulous, for those 100 delicious bits. And Varix, it's so good to see you. So good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh man, now I'm just thinking about power ham. Power ham. Your taste buds ain't ready. Oh, we could get Chuck Norris to be the spokesman for Power Ham, and then we'll do all the Chuck Norris jokes. You know what I mean? But we'll do them about Power Ham. When Power Ham calls, there is no decline button. Oh my goodness, Brenda Fabulous! Thank you so much, my friend. Power Ham. That's what we need to do. Get that Power Ham. Jolt Freak.
Power Ham.
Power Ham. Kapow. Power Ham. Private Eye. When traditional police work fails, the New York City Police Department turns to Power Ham. Gotta go get dinner. Thank you for the stream. All right, Joe. Hi, Joe Kohani. Thank you so much for coming by once again. Came in yesterday with the raid from Julie, and then came back again for your own free will. I appreciate that. Smooches for you, my friend. Mwah!
Brenda Fabulous gifted a Tier 1 subscription to Sniper_Boo.
And thank you, Brenda Fabulous. Oh my goodness. Chocahoney, have you a delicious dinner, my friend. Hope it's nice and flavorful and full of vitamins and minerals and whatnot. Oh, my goodness gracious. And thank you, Brenda Fabulous, for gifting that to Sniper CBU. Very deserving recipient of a submarine sandwich. He tried to type satiate earlier today and could not figure it out. So instead I wrote satisfied, but with disappointment in myself. Well, that's close enough. Close enough. Satiate. I've done that too. There's been several times where I've been trying to type something, and then I can't even get it to the point to where like Google or autocorrect even knows what I'm talking about. They're like, bro, I don't know. You're gonna have to give me some more letters than that. I'm like, C. No, I'm talking about satiate. I think it's like S. H. No. Say. S. In autocorrect. Like, bro, no, man. Like, I am very advanced computer technology, but I have no idea what you're trying to tell me right now. I can't even guess. You mean satiated? That's right. Says heated? Says heated? Says he ate? Wait a minute. He says he ate Ted. No, wait, no. Autocorrect. Always accuse the people of cannibalism. Check out the animal of the day on your Discord. Oh, okay. Say what? What happened to Ted? You love when autocorrect is horribly wrong. Like I misspell economy, and it fills in E. coli monkey. Oh, that's good stuff. Oh, that's good stuff. Classic autocorrect. It doesn't get any funnier than that. Love a good autocorrect shenanigan. Wait, let me look at the old Discord here. Jolt Freak just earned a badge. Oh, that's cool. Very interesting. I didn't know it told me that. I've never seen that before. Oh my goodness gracious, what kind of camel is that with the tongue and the whatnot? I know them other camels. That other camel, that's a wacky camel. I don't like it. Take it away. Get it off my television screen. E. coli is what you have. How dare you say that? I don't have E. coli as far as I know. Get out of here, would you garbage? Come here. Coming to a man's own stream and accuse him of having E. coli. Unbelievable. I got no E. coli. And I don't even think do you get E. coli, or is coli like a thing that causes something? I'm not sure. Could you call for 4 minutes? Yes, sorry, boy, but not a second more or less. Very strict time limit here. Badges. We don't have no stinking badgers. Whatever happened to that chef guy that called in? He was fun. Oh yeah, I like that guy too. I don't know. I haven't heard from him in a while. There's a lot of people that just sort of come through, that breeze on through. Having a like a stream channel is sort of like having like a little stop town like in the desert. You know what I mean? Like most of the time people just come through, and some of them, you just see them once, and then they're gone. On to their next adventure. But then some people are like, this place is great. I'm gonna homestead right here. And then some people do, But yeah, I guess the chef guy just moved on. Your girlfriend had a phone that when you typed the word going, it wanted to autocorrect it to gonorrhea slipping it. Well, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Oh, we got a phone call here. Let me see. Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you?
Hello. Hi.
Oh, my goodness. It's sorry, Bill Barbie. How you doing, my friend?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing spectacular. It's so good to hear your voice. What's going on with you? It sounded like you had something to say.
Okay. This is a short story. Hopefully people aren't bothered by it. Okay. My thing is wondering if anybody else ever has like an embarrassing injury that they have to take care of, but you feel like a little wimp when you do. Like, okay, so yesterday I cut
Next
my...
caller!
I'm trying not to talk about blood, but I cut my pinky, like, on, like, the knuckle, my pinky knuckle, and I didn't realize it, and I, like, was dripping blood a lot of places, and, like, it was while I was preparing food, but I don't know how I did it. But my daughter was the one who noticed. She's like, you have blood on your bowl and, like, on your, by the way, white shirt. And anyway, anyway, yeah. So anyway, I had to, like, take care of that before I ate and blah, 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 blah. I put a Band-Aid on it, all that good stuff. But then today I was like, man, it's just my pinky, even though it hurts really bad. I'm not going to have a Band-Aid on my pinky because it was, like, embarrassing. I don't know why it was embarrassing to have a Band-Aid on my pinky. But then I took it off, and then, like, an hour later, it started bleeding again.
Oh, my goodness
and
gracious.
I got blood on my shirt again.
Another white shirt?
It was blue,
No.
not white. But it was
not
kinda like
red.
a light color. You're not right. Yeah, that would have been
Should
nice.
have been a red shirt.
I know. But, like, does anyone else get embarrassed when they get, like, a little injury that they're like, I don't know. I'm, like, embarrassed to have a Band-Aid on my pinky.
Really? That's interesting. You don't seem like the kind of person that would be embarrassed to have a Band-Aid on your pinky. Because I don't care. Especially ever since I've got little baby sock, you know? I'm like, that's right. I've got a boo-boo on my pinky. What of it? That's right. I got a Peppa Pig Band-Aid on my pinky. What you gonna do about it, tough guy? I got a boo-boo.
Yeah. I think it's like I don't like I feel like if I had a broken arm, I wouldn't be embarrassed because it's like, oh, clearly you have a broken arm. But, like, if I have a headache or something that people can't really see, I feel like a wimp that I'm hurt. So I was just wondering if anyone else feels that way. Like, if it's not, like, an obvious, like, everyone understands, like, that's painful, you know? I don't know. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Anyway,
so you never
that
figured out how you cut it? It just happened? Some spontaneous cutting?
Yeah. Like, I think my daughter says that it was probably from, like, the soup can. But, like, by the way, the soup can has, like, a tab. It's not like I'm using a can opener that I would cut it on.
But it still has the sharp ends to it.
Yeah.
I can't.
But
I hurt myself pretty bad on a can lid one time.
Yeah. But it was, like, right on my pinky knuckle. Like, how does that happen?
That's very interesting. Danny Blue Jeans says maybe stigmata, which I was wondering either that or maybe poltergeist. Do you have a poltergeist?
I can't disclose that.
Oh, okay. That is a personal question. Sorry, I didn't mean to ask you right here in front of everybody if you had a poltergeist or not. That's very rude of me. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
How is it feeling now? Is it about healed up, or is it still like are you still leaking?
Okay, so to be honest, it hurts a lot. It hurts a lot. But I'm only telling you guys that. Like, if someone were out and about, I'd be like, no, it's fine. Like, I don't know, it's just a pinky. Like, I don't know why I'm embarrassed by it.
I don't know why
that's
either.
Kind of, I just, like, yeah. And I guess
Nobody is
maybe
really
I
answering
shouldn't-
your question in the chat.
know.
There's some other like there's people explaining like things that they've had. Like Johnny Vid's got a slice on his thumb from a can lid. It does happen. Those things are sharp, man. They'll get you.
I know.
They'll slice you up
and it,
good.
Like
a
why
samurai.
Did it start bleeding again today?
Samurai.
Like, more than 24 hours later, it starts bleeding again.
I don't know. You getting enough iron in your diet?
I don't know. Maybe
Oh,
not. Is bleeding spontaneously a sign of not
Well,
having
that's
enough iron?
not spontaneously, but like if it's not, if it's not clear, you could be low on iron. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a doctor. I just saw that on TV one time. So maybe.
I mean, I haven't been eating as many leafy greens as I probably should be. So.
Oh yeah. Leafy greens is good. I don't know, maybe an apple or something. All of these things that I should eat. But what they should do is become as tasty as pizza. That's what they should do if they want to get eaten.
I know. Well, I actually, I know. I don't know. I just don't like bleeding randomly. It's weird. See, now I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed and told all of you guys because no one else.
You should not. No, you should not be embarrassed at all. No. Sometimes you get a boo boo on your pinky, or you know what I mean. And it happens. Yeah. And if somebody, but here's the thing. I think what your problem is, I think the reason that you like are kind of embarrassed about it is because you don't have a cool story. Like you were talking about, like if your arm was broke, you wouldn't be embarrassed about that, you know. But
Right.
you would have a
Yeah,
cool
yeah,
story. You're like, oh yeah, dude, I was grinding this sick half pipe on my skateboard, and then all of a sudden, I fell off and broke my arm, and the people were like, man, that's cool.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I've got all sorts of scars with great stories.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
like,
So you just need to
so, like,
invent a great story about this pinky thing.
yeah. Mhm.
I'm thinking maybe
Yeah, that's
maybe like a
probably it.
gremlin. You had to fight off a gremlin. Gremlin was trying to steal your chicken pot pie or whatever it was you was cooking.
Oh, yeah. And gremlins have like really sharp teeth.
They really do.
So-
Yeah, there's 2 movies all about it.
Yeah. I haven't seen them, but I bet they're great.
Oh, they're fantastic. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you like gremlins, if you don't like gremlins, you shouldn't watch it. I don't know. What's your opinion on gremlins? Well, they injure you, so you probably don't like them too
Yeah, well, I had a pretty, neutral opinion, but now it's gone pretty downhill in the last 24 hours because I had to fight one.
That's true. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it
So-
came up out of nowhere. Out of
I was
nowhere.
trying to cook my soup, and then it just came out and bit me when I was trying to open my soup can. So, yeah.
That's a shame.
I don't feel like
Yes,
that's-
exactly. Like Jody Viz was doing double backflips over fire circles, and then landed on a can lid with his thumb. See, that's what happened. You just got to have a cool story. Nobody,
Yeah.
because if you show up with a Band-Aid on your thumb, and somebody says, "What happened?" Did you tell them about you doing double backflips over flaming circles?
Yeah, that's
You
what
getting
I
street
might.
cred.
Can I take his story? I think I might just take that story.
Yeah. No. I think that's allowable. Yeah,
Mhm.
you were doing some double
Yeah.
backflips. Oh yeah, he
Thank
says
you.
take it. There you go. Now you got written
Awesome.
permission.
Thank you so much. Yeah, because I'm actually taking my daughter to the doctor tomorrow, and she is really nice. And so what if she says what happened? Now I can tell her what
Yep.
happened.
And now you got a
Yeah.
story, so there's no reason to be embarrassed. Now what's going to happen? You're going to put a Band-Aid on your pinky, and tomorrow you're going to be walking around and subconsciously, you're not even going to know you're doing it. You're going to be holding your pinky out, showing people. You know what I mean? Like you was drinking fancy tea or something.
I know.
oh.
That's the thing too. Do you know how hard it is to hold your phone and type when your pinky hurts? Also,
I do
I'm
not.
sorry, not to keep complaining about my pinky now that I've opened up. Also, it's band-aided so that it has to be straight all the time. And it kind of hurts when it's forced to be straight all the time because it wants to bend. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the pinky's
So-
got to bend. That's its whole thing, man.
I know. Yeah. So,
Yeah, can't cage
Anyway,
the pinky up.
sorry.
It's got to fly free.
yeah.
Like a bird
Yeah,
upon the
so-
wind.
Just know I'm struggling internally and externally with this injured pinky.
Oh, I'm telling you what, man. That's like the icing on the cake. A bum pinky. Brenda Fabulous cut her finger in the same place 2 times in 1 week. So be careful.
Oh, the worst. Yeah. Okay, well, I think my 4 minutes are up. But thanks for taking my call. It was kind of an emergency.
I
and it
appreciate
worked.
that. Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it-
I feel like we got a
I
lot
needed
done
it.
here.
Yeah, thank you. This is healing, just the phone call itself.
I'm
Yeah.
glad. Good. The bill is in the mail.
Okay, sounds good. I'm not going to check it, but thanks. It'll
Yeah, that's
just sit
fine.
there.
Yeah, that's okay. That's fine.
All right, talk to you later. See you in chat.
Smooches for you, Azari, my boy. Thank you so much for calling, and I hope your pinky gets better.
Thank you. Okay, bye.
To lose, yes indeed he is. Oh my goodness gracious. Anybody else been? Nobody answered a question. Does your pinky hurt?
The phone call itself.
I'm glad. Good. The bill is in the mail.
Okay, sounds good. I'm not going to check it, but thanks. It'll
Yeah, that's
just sit
fine.
there.
Yeah, that's okay. That's fine.
All right, talk to you later. See you in chat.
Smooches for you, Azari, my boy. Thank you so much for calling, and I hope your pinky gets better.
Thank you. Okay, bye.
To lose, yes indeed he is. Oh my goodness gracious. Anybody else been? How's your pinky feeling? Brenda Fabulous has a bum index finger. Yeah, Pinky Tuscadero. That's exactly. Ari Bobari cut Pinky Tuscadero. Unbelievable. Never saw that coming. What a heel turn. What a heel turn. All right, here we go. We're only going to do a couple of races tonight, but this is the first of them. Exclamation point quack. to put a duck in the pond, my friends. Who did that rewind? I don't know. I don't know. Probably somebody who needs to get out of here with their garbage. Probably. I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing. All right, here we go. Yes. Exclamation point quack to put a duck in the pond, and it will default to your username. You can change the name if you do duck name, and then a space, and then whatever name you would like it to be. Please keep it clean to a moderate level. And you can also change the hat, exclamation point duck hat. And
Danny
then the name
Blue
of a
Jeans
hat.
gifted a Tier 1 subscription to Johnny Vids.
Danny Blue Jeans. Johnny Vids got a subscription. Thank you so much, Danny Blue Jeans. Very kind of you, my friend. Very, very kind of you. Danny Blue Jeans. For a sentient pair of blue jeans, the nicest that I know. And just another bullhard. I don't know. We had this conversation. We have to come up with a better. That box story ain't gonna fly. About how you broke your ankle fighting a shoebox. That's no good. Unless you come up with a good enough story to where it, maybe the shoebox gets haunted by a ghost. You know what I mean? Possessed by some sort of angry spirit of King Tut or whatever. But if it's just a regular, friendly neighborhood shoebox, not a good story. Oh, a vampire shoebox. Now that's a story. I like that a lot. Power Ham. Power Ham. Yes, videos. Just another bullhard. Well, times is tough. Not everybody can just, afford to be just willy-nilly duck racing on a Wednesday night. Power Ham. Power Ham. Power Ham. That's my favorite Judas Priest song. Power Ham. Here we go. We're about to start in 3, 2, 1. Start your squeakers. Here we go. Pinky Duckadero. Man, you want to talk about just levels and layers of comedy. I gotta tell you, in like 50 or 60 years, when somebody finally discovers this stream and does their history paper about it, they are going to uncover a lot of layered jokes that they have to sift through like an archaeologist. Teenage Mutant Power Rangers. Earth, wind, fire. With my powers combined, I am Mr. Planet. There's Admiral Quackbar. BJ and the Bear. Oh yeah, don't want to cut off no pinkies. Oh, smooches for you, yeah, that's you. I just like to think positive. Just like to think positive. There's Admiral Quackbar out in front. A very, very commanding lead from Admiral Quackbar. It's a quack! But Johnny Quack's coming up quick. Quick? Click, click, clack. Clickety clackety. But forget what I just said anyways, because Brenda Fabulous is coming to eat everybody's lunch. Look at Brenda Fabulous. Out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Oh, poor Ari Bobari. Getting hurt every time she comments. Brenda Fabulous. 3 toots for Brenda Fabulous. Yes, indeed, yours. There she is. Brenda Fabulous. See how she walks, see how she talks. Oh, Brenda Fabulous, the gal of the day. Brenda Fabulous, listen to her say. There we go. Congratulations, Brenda Farkas. All right, let me take a look and see what is going on back here with Coterie. Oh, my goodness gracious. The Post. The Post has claimed yet another victim. I cannot believe it. It's that same dadgum Post. Somebody should really do something about that. It's claimed another victim. Coterie. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry. No, okay. Oh, my heart can't take it. I can't look. I can't look. Turn the camera away. Turn the camera away. But can't mourn forever. Congratulations, Brenda Fabulous, my friend. Yes, indeed, for winning. We got Sam Beanfinder throwing it back. Oh, my goodness gracious. I love it. Oh, my goodness gracious. I can't take it. Gotta go sock up. See you next time. Oh, thank you. Johnny Vince, thank you so much, my friend. Smooches for you. Sock up loves you. We'll see you here soon in the kingdom of the internet. I would say tuck, but it's like lunchtime for you or something like that. So have a good one, my friend. And we got, whoops, in third place. Johnny Quacks, you ended up in fourth. Admiral Quack Bar, it's a quack. Had the race, won, right in his wing, and then dropped it. Like a dadgum greasy football. Sox Life Coach, number 6, BJ and the Bear, which is actually a monkey. Don't be fooled like I was. Pinky Duckadero, Speedy, and rounding out the top 10. Coming in with the Sock Cop Going at a Reasonable Speed Award. Your friend and mine, Power Ham! Yes, indeed. So congratulations on losing that, Power Ham. Way to go. Excellent. And, of course, condolences to the ghost of Coterie. Did not make it. Oop, on me. Did not make it. All right, here we go. This is going to be the last race for the evening. Last race for the evening, ladies and gentlemen. My favorite level, the snow level. And I like it because of, I don't know, the snow, I guess. Ooh, almost a 500 burps. Pretty good. I'm you know, not to toot my own horn, but burp, you know what I'm saying? You won't say who was Power Ham, Hamir? Okay, good. I don't mind you keeping it a secret. That's fine. Patooey!
Hello there.
Hello. Oh, dadgum, it's supposed to be all dramatic and I can't find the... Oh, there it goes. And they're off. Satiate. Oh, Jolt Freak, that only, you only see that with Rupert. The This Is Fine thing. But there it is. I wanted to show it to you since you spit the points. All right, back to the duck racing. Whoops, where'd everybody go? Everybody done ducked off. There we go. There's Boo the Rock out in front. Admiral Quack Boss, Speedy, Red Rum, Pinky Duckadero, Sox Life Coach, Satiate, the proper spelling, Bloody Pinky Knuckle, and there's Ari Bo Blowhard, bringing up the rear. So as we move on further down the track, in the Quacktoner 500, there's Boo the Rock out in the front. Red Rum, Pinky Duckadero. Winner, Coterie Winner. Quack Freak, there's Admiral Quackbar. Bringing up the rear. Bringing up the rear. Ye Old Caboose. Admiral Quackbar. Now they're coming around the skis. Or the, whatever. I think they're skis. Didn't we establish that they were skis?
Come on there.
I think we did. Anyways. Pinky Duckadero going by with a nice hat. Red rum, red rum, red rum, red rum, red rum. There's Quack Freak. Cody Crybaby. Satiate. Boo the Rock. Speedy. All right, let's see. We're scooping on around to this big old bin. Can I get a mod help? Oh, yeah. I think I may have to do it. Hold on. But I can do it.
Yeah! You give me the biscuits!
There you go. Brenda gonna sweep. Very, very, very possible. Oh, that's Brenda Fabulous out in front. Out in front. Brenda Fabulous. Let's see what happens. Usually, whoever, if you could hit this straight away going at a good angle, you basically got it in the bag. Or in the bill, as in the case may be. Red Rum. There's Red Rum. Look at that. Oh, my goodness gracious. I don't think anybody's going to catch Brenda Fabulous. I don't think anybody is going to catch Brenda Fabulous. Are you going to win? Oh, my goodness gracious. You turned around. You're giving them a chance. You're giving them a chance. You need to turn around and get to the front. Oh, but there comes Pinky Duckadero. Oh, my goodness gracious. It's Brenda Fabulous. Brenda Fabulous. Oh. My goodness gracious. I got a little bit of a headache from that one. I got so excited. I was very sports entertained by that. You won both and only races tonight, Brenda Fabulous. I don't think anybody else in the history, which we only did 2 races, but I don't think anybody else in the history of duck races ever won every single race. Won that night. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Goose of greatness for you. And also, let's see, what else do we have? What else do we have about the victory? The frog of first place. Yep, can't forget about that. The dolphin of Dadgummit, you won both races. The lion of leadership. And the, let's see. And the elephant of eat my duck dust, suckers. There you go. All right, let's see. What other places? Brenda Fabulous in first, of course. Pinky Duckadero in second. Red Rum. Female Pattern Baldney. Boo the Rock. Quack Freak. Winner Coterie Winner in 7th place. Close enough. Sox Life Coach in 8th. Kevin Susie in 9th. Cody Crybaby rounding out the top 10. We got our old pal Speedy in 11th. Ari Blowhard. Admiral Quackbar. Bloody Pinky Knuckle. And the winner of the Sock Cup going at a reasonable speed award. Satiate. Congratulations. Congratulations, Satiate. Yes, indeed. You finished your story. Yeah. Brenda Fabulous, you finished your story. I love it. Love everything about it. Man, oh man. Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much. Much emoji to you good folk. Break a hip old man. Not a big fan of the old man. Well, I understand that. I don't like the credits in movies for the same reason. But now I gotta see who's I'm gonna raid real quick. Like Brenda Fabulous. Oh my goodness gracious! Thank you for making my night, my friend. Thank you for making my night. Let's see who am I gonna raid. We got some. At least you finished third. That's all that matters. All right, here we go. Tyler Alexis music. That's who we're going to rate. Hear a little bit of music, why not? You ever seen Rockstar videos on YouTube? Rockstar? I don't think so. What is a Rockstar video? Is it like a video about a rock star or something? Audrey Enjoy. Oh yeah, Audrey Enjoys is pretty good. I like her a lot, but she's got a bunch of people in there already. Oh, he does voices for pet video. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I like that kind of stuff. Mo shows me some videos kind of like those sometimes, where people do voiceover for the animals. I like those. Those are pretty good. Those are pretty good. I'd recommend Ababox. He's a funny variety streamer guy. Oh, okay. I feel like that name is familiar. Ababox. Just chatting. Well, it's too late now. But yeah, I do follow that guy, Daddy Blue Jeans. So next time. Smooches for you, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. If you go to bed, allow me to tuck you in. Smooches for you. Good night. Sleep tight. Do not let the bed bugs bite. And the plan is to see everybody on Friday for game night. So, you know, get a babysitter. Well, you don't have to. You don't have to go anywhere. Oh, cool. Or maybe get one and then go sit in the yard.
An anonymous user gifted a Tier 1 subscription to ATC.
Thank you, Anonymous Smooches Views. Tell him goodnight, old man. Oh, my goodness gracious. Tell him goodnight, old man.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.